Hi, I'm on live stream in Los Angeles apartment wearing this goofy face mask and this ugly ass jacket with some ugly ass fellas coming by my door. The register sex is gonna keep coming by my apartment door, and my neighbors getting sick of these bum ass niggas up here in the LGBTQ bitch ass offenders throwing HIV and AIDS fools inside my unit and invading my home. It's a lot of shit going on right now, and my neighbors and I are getting tired of it. It's coming down to the point that is somebody gonna get assassinated tonight. Because he's a convicted felon being gangstalked, and he's sitting there been spreading rumors about me being gangstalked when I'm not being gangstalked. I'm a domestic violence victim. I'm in the system, and this pedophile and fags sitting here invading my unit, throwing HIV fluids from my ceiling, throwing it on me and outside of my window, and I'm a resident of our son's apartment. And these criminals hiding out like we supposed to be scared. Everybody that I grew up in this apartment is in Los Angeles apartment is not afraid of these felons. We don't give a fuck about no most wanted fugitive, bitch. We will take you out. That's all. And we've been tell these coward ass bitch over and over again. We're not playing. We already reported to the FBI, the CIA, the U.S. Marshal, Chicago Police Department. We let them know what the fuck y'all been doing in the department, what y'all should not been doing. I have a registered sexman came by my door, and a fag came by my door, throwing HIV and AIDS for a ton, come inside my unit. Bitch, when I say I'm not inviting you in my apartment because I don't want you in my unit, you're not invited. That's all. What part of that don't you understand? That's all. You're getting out of line to the point that now you're going to get the SA. That's all. We shouldn't have to tell you to stay away from my door. Over and over again. You do not live here. You're not a resident. But the staff member, the one who involved in murder, is letting these felons and the LGBTQ do what the fuck they want to do in Los Angeles apartment. So they need to do more time. They're letting them do whatever they want to do in this apartment. And instead of holding them accountable, unaware that they've been gang stalked, you're just sitting here letting them do what they want to do to the residents in here who are residents. We're not scared of them. I have my knife on me. I have, and other people in here got guns, knives, all kinds of shit that will kill them. He's a target individual. Everybody in here is saying in Los Angeles apartment, he's not supposed to be doing that in my unit. Not supposed to be throwing his HIV fluids on me. It's on, they've been throwing it on me in my apartment. Everybody in Los Angeles apartment know I don't have HIV and AIDS. They know the felons are doing that. And I smell like HIV and AIDS. They've been throwing it on my unit. And throwing it on me inside my unit, trying to throw it on my pelvis area, and I reported it. And this is a crime. And these felons need to be held accountable in Chicago, in the state of Illinois, act accountability, because this was a sexual assault. This was aggressive assault and battery. This was a felon assault. This was a misdemeanor assault. And it's a misdemeanor and felon assault and mischievous assault. Because I was assaulted. So they have HIV and AIDS, these fellas and faggots throwing it on me. Everybody in Los Angeles apartment telling them she's not being gang stalked. She's a domestic violence victim. Everybody in here, including the other murderers, telling them she's not being gang stalked. She's a domestic violence victim. At all the locations, I've been hearing the people who's letting them know you're messing with a domestic violence victim. You're not supposed to do that. We constantly reporting it, and we constantly. So if we go to the staff office and report that they're not going to do shit. The one involved in murder is not going to do anything. So we got to do it outside Los Angeles apartment because nothing is going to get done. And they be throwing it outside their HIV and AIDS fluids on people outside the window, pouring a bucket of fluids of HIV and AIDS fluids on people. And this is a lawsuit. Spitting on people. And they have mpox disease, mpox virus throwing their fluids on people. And this coming from a bisexual man and gay man doing this shit. Trying to infect other people in here to get them sick. So I'm on my live stream. I'm going to be posting to my YouTube. I'm letting y'all know what these trifling ass felons doing and what these faggots ass niggas are doing up in here. This is not right. And we all getting sick and tired of it in Los Angeles Department. The staff member won't do anything. So it's going to be us and our authorities going to have to just clean house together and get them out of here. And they're going to have to let me make my move, get on the staff member and make my move so I can get out of here. Because this is a problem. Constantly, every day, these bitter-ass niggas, these ugly-ass felons and fags, sexually harassing people in this apartment who don't want them. Coming by my door, trying to infect other people with HIV and AIDS and with mpox. thinking they gonna bring their faggot ass up. We do not want you trifling ass nigga. We will beat the fuck out of you. That's why. We don't play that shit up in here. Everybody in here in Los Angeles apartment don't want them. They all sick of them. Everybody been complaining about them to the staff member. Everybody reported them. I'm not the only one. They've been spitting on me, throwing HIV and AIDS was on the people in the unit. The ones who are not involved in the murder, they're throwing HIV fluids on them, spitting on other people, trying to put their fluids in their mouth, their eyes, their nose, their ear, their butt, their vagina, their penises area, and trying to infect their area, trying to shoot up their vagina, just invading their body. And this is a crime. And we got people who've been gang raped, assaulted in this apartment, and no one done a damn thing about it, but me and other people reported it. We reported this all the time. No one reported it or done nothing about it. The staff member ain't doing a damn thing, and they need to be locked up. For what they did up in here, you allow this to happen, you need to get locked up. None of this is supposed to be happening to our residents. You don't let a convicted felon up in this apartment. You're supposed to deny their request. They're not supposed to be up in here in the first place. Like the building owner told that staff member. They're not supposed to be up in this apartment in the first place. She wanted them out. She wanted the LGQ out as well. How they tore up the unit. She saw it on camera how they tore it up. How they invaded my unit and other people's unit. And the staff member did not do what the building owner say. When the building owner tell you to do something, you better do it. This is going to cost you your job. But she didn't do it. He told Trina, she was on the phone with Trina. Yeah. No, it was Colin Bodox. She told her on the phone to get these fellas out of here. She did not do that. The one who made her calendar right here. That's not right, right? This the bitch she told to get out of the unit, right? This is the one she told. Who made the calendar, as you see. Who works with computers, right? Did not do what the building owner tell them to do. Not just that, the building owner have a lawsuit. Now you see why everybody going off on them. And they have not been doing this regularly. This have not been done. They have not been coming inside the unit, the lazy workers, maintenance man and shit. They're not doing their job. As you can see, I mean, this is going to show the authorities on here. Jeffrey Huber, the building management, is doing their job. He's doing his job. But the other ain't doing their fucking job. Look at this. Look at this. Ain't doing their job. They have not done it. They just sending paperwork out to make them look like they doing the job. I'm gonna bust it out for all the detectives and FBI agents, what they doing inside Large House Apartment. They want to make you look like they doing their job, but they have not been doing their fucking job. They have not been doing that in those units. They have not been doing their job. Like my unit was supposed to be fixed last year. They did not remodel my unit. They didn't repair it, and it's still not fixed. And the maintenance man have not been doing their job, period. They just fucking lazy. They have not been remodeling these units, these walls, repainting my walls, ceiling. They have not been doing their job in this unit. They have not been doing their job. They've been fucking lazy. So we all trying to figure out what the fuck are y'all really doing in that office. That's all. You have not been doing your job. So what the fuck are you really wasting your time coming here for if you're not going to do your fucking job? The big elevator is shut down. And that cart's supposed to be open 24/7 like the other elevator. And they sitting here trying to go back and close the elevators up again. And keep it closed like that. When it's not supposed to be closed like that. All the 4 carts supposed to be running. Yeah, Lost House maintenance not doing their job. Again, you just come here to chit chat and fuck. You ain't repairing nothing in this building. You're just sitting here, just coming here, not doing a damn job. You're not even doing your job. What's the fucking point? The janitor's doing their job, but the maintenance ain't doing their job. You're supposed to be fixing up this unit. So what's the fucking purpose of you not coming here? I'm just busting out for the detective about these felons and his staff member. It's getting out of hand to the point that they need to fire all of them. Get me out of this unit, fire all of them. That's all. Get me out of here, fire all of them. That's all. They do not need to be here. They're not doing their job. They're not doing their motherfucking job. Get the fellas and faggots out of here first. And then after we get the rest of these dumbass bitches out of here, fire all of them for the building owner. Lay them off. Let Jeffrey Hubert lay their lazy ass off. For the ones who've been doing their job, keep them. For the ones who've not been doing their job, fire them. That's all. And the staff member who allowed the fellas and the LGBTQ up in this apartment, who should never allow them in here, deserve to be fired. That's all. Because a lot of people got assaulted in here. A lot of people got jumped up in here. And a convicted felon been abusing innocent people up in here who was not involved in the murder, harassing people. We're not afraid of them. Some of us got weapons there, but we'll kill them. We just letting y'all know that. We ain't playing. We ready to fight up in this bitch. If the staff members don't do their job, then me and authorities and the rest of the ones who are involved in here, we'll clean house with you. Well, I get my shit out of my apartment. Let me show y'all when I get my shit out of my apartment. That's all. When I get everything out of here, it's already packed. That's trash. That's going to be throwing out all that. My outlet is coming with me. My charger is coming with me. All that coming with me. The other good stuff in there is going to garbage. That's going to garbage. That's going to garbage. That's going to be taken down. The tape going to be taken down. Once I leave here, I'm done. I already cleaned it up. As you see, I cleaned up my unit. I'm done. I'm out. I'm ready. I'm packed. I'm showing my authorities. I'm all packed up. I'm ready to go. When I say I'm ready to go, I'm ready to get the fuck out of this striping ass apartment. I'm ready to go to the next location. Set up more people. I did my job here. They can fix up everything they need to fix up. I'm ready to get the fuck out of here. The fellas in LGBTQ is going to get killed. You hear him in the background talking shit. I want my authority to know that he's talking shit. He's not breaking in my apartment. I'm a type of bitch. I think like a Latino woman. If a nigga come inside my apartment, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to kill your ass for trespassing. I'm like a Latino female. I'm like the Spanish people. More so of like them. It's more in my blood. You trespassing my bitch, I'm cutting you. Try me. You would never walk in another bitch home again, trespassing again. You gonna be here, you gonna be dead. Bring your ass in my home. You will never come back alive. I meant what I said. When I say Latino people don't play with niggas like that, we don't play with you raggedy ass niggas. We will take you out. Like, you're not tough. We would seriously take your ass out. When we say we don't play with you, we don't fucking play. We will fucking hurt you for disrespecting our people. You see him? What he did on the ceiling? He put HIV fluids on my hoodie. Y'all see it? That came from the ceiling. In 602 unit. You see that? That's what the other people, other residents in here is complaining about. He's sitting there putting HIV fluids on my hoodie. Y'all saw that? Came from the ceiling from 602 unit. How he invaded my apartment. This wasn't on my hoodie. Y'all see it, right? The trifling ass faggots in that whole unit did that shit. Everybody in here tell them cut this shit out. She's not being gangstalked. Everybody in here. We're not going to keep talking no more. I'm going to tell the authority right now. We're not going to keep talking no more. We're going to get the fighting up in this apartment. We're not going to talk no more. We're going to just get the fighting up in this apartment. Stop beating their ass. Because you sitting here disrespecting a female. You did all that. We finna start beating ass up in this apartment because he think he tough. Spitting that shit on a female. How you like if we jump your ass in the apartment right now? Because y'all fellas getting away with a lot of shit. Y'all think y'all gonna keep doing this shit. We finna tear your fucking ass up. When the man up in here is telling him to leave me alone, he's study telling him. The other one's study telling him, leave her alone. Leave her alone. She's not being gangstalked. She's not on the run for murder. She's not wanted. She ain't killed nobody. You messing with a domestic violence, everybody keep telling him. Ain't nobody playing. We're going to get the fighting up in here. Y'all going to have to call the SWAT team over here. I swear to God. I swear to God. He think he's funny. These fellas and faggots think they funny. When I say he trying to get something kicked off, it's going to get kicked off when that door busts open. It's going to be some more group of niggas coming on the floor, ready to attack these niggas, the felon and the faggots in this building. Going to start executing them. They're not playing no more when they tell you to leave her alone and leave the other people in the residence alone. The faggots of the LGBTQ and the Registers sex offenders broke in a motorcycle gang apartment and stole all his stuff. At the motorcycle gang, who I saw downstairs, the light-skinned one with the glasses, he stole y'all stuff. He broke in y'all unit and stole your stuff, and he was bragging about it on this floor, on my floor. And the other ones knew about it on the other floor, bragging about how he stole your shit out of your unit and out of the washing machine and dryer, your clothes and shit. Half y'all clothes is in the unit where they stole y'all shit from. So the faggot and felon have something to do with that. Stealing y'all shit and breaking in y'all unit. So when I leave here, y'all, you're going to have to jump their ass and beat the fuck out of them and throw their ass out like trash. They've been stealing people's shit in this apartment and breaking in people's home. And these fellas and faggots don't know, no one's playing with you. Miss Green want me to move this way. I don't know why her spirit pushed me this way. He's spitting on me from the ceiling. You hear him spitting on me, right? This faggot spitting on me. And everybody in the Large House apartment keep telling you, that's assault and battery. You spitting on her. You throwing HIV fluids on her. Then you trying to piss on me. Everyone around me telling the faggots to cut the shit out. You're invading her unit. This is a home invasion. You invade her unit, pissing, throwing your fluids inside her unit. This is a lawsuit. Throwing HIV and AIDS fluids inside my unit. This is a lawsuit. I have a lawsuit. And I'm a domestic violence victim. Anytime authorities telling you to cut this shit out, you should cut it out. You don't cut it out, they can execute your ass. No one's going to keep repeating themselves over and over again to your stinking ass. Next time, they're going to jump your ass. Because they're tired of telling you over and over again to cut this shit out. They're not going to keep talking to you. They're going to start whooping your motherfucking ass. It's just that simple. He talking shit. Niggas gonna start jumping niggas inside. While I'm in a unit, I could be moving out of my apartment. And motherfuckers could start low-key jumping them in the hallway and killing them. And we're not stopping them. Because the felons and the faggots started the shit with everybody in the Large House apartment. They started the shit in the community. So everybody have a right to whoop their ass up in here. Because they did disrespect and violate other people in this building. And infected other people with HIV and AIDS, knowing they had it. Trying to hook people up. Matchmake them with niggas who had HIV and AIDS. I'm the only one who wasn't going for that shit. Because I ain't buying that bullshit. And that's what they were doing in Large House apartment. That's why a lot of people contracted HIV and AIDS. Matchmaker, right? Trying to hook you up with trifling ass niggas who are on the run. And they got a jail cell number. On the down low, infecting people with HIV and AIDS, bragging about infecting people on purpose because you want to spread disease to other people. That's how niggas get killed in Chicago. Chicago niggas don't play that. When I keep telling you over and over again, they're going to set it off. They're going to jump their ass in his apartment. They're going to start jumping them. They're going to start essaying them in this apartment. So when you get out of hand, these convicted felons who had a mistrial and the faggots had a mistrial, you sitting here doing shit like that, throwing HIV fluids on people, it's time to execute your ass. It's time to do it because they've been doing it in this apartment, throwing HIV fluids on everybody in here. So a lot of times apartment staff members not doing anything. So we need authorities to step in, help us clean this house. Because we're not going to sit here and tolerate that. We'll help y'all essay his ass, all these motherfuckers in here. It's getting down to that point that we're going to have to just go ahead and do it without the staff member and say, fuck it. They ask where everybody go. We don't know a damn thing neither. Because we coming after them now. I do not care at this point. It's going down. Let's get them out of here before the jig is up. After when they get everything out the way. That's rap. That's a rap. What they did. Like, who the fuck does that to a female? Throw HIV fluids on her, spitting on her. He started in 402 is doing it too. He's inside the wall doing it. Doing it up under my up under my bed where the wall at, and then he comes up from the wall throwing his fluids on me. And everybody keep telling him, I'm not being gangstalked. I did not murder my husband. She had a domestic violence victim. She had a restraining order on her ex-husband. Her son is on family order section. And this nigga keeps spreading lies, trying to make an excuse to think I'm going to sit here and let the nigga assault me. I'm the type of bitch that I can cut up too. I can get gangsters too. I can get violent just like motherfuckers on the street of Chicago. I grew up in the hood, bitch. I ain't finna sit here and let no nigga beat on me. Nigga, I will kill you just to survive. I ain't going for that. I will take you out myself. I will suffocate your ass if you dare think I'm gonna sit here and let your trifling ass lay hands on me. Bitch, I will make you suffer. It's getting out of hand in Large House Apartment. Everybody in Large House Apartment talking to me. The other one's telling me the same thing. It's getting out of hand. These felons and faggots are getting out of hand. They're getting out of hand. It's getting out of control to the point now it's time to get violent. Like they're getting out of hand, throwing HIV fools in my unit, and everybody keep telling them to stop doing that. I don't have HIV or AIDS fools. They study throwing it on me in my unit. Y'all smell it on me, but I don't have it. They're throwing it on me inside. Y'all see it. Now, this is what we're talking about. They study telling them, cut this shit out. Cut this shit out. It's getting out of hand to the point they're going to have to start jumping them. Start jumping in this apartment, in the walls, the ceiling, because they're in the elevator. They go in the wall to the elevator stairwell, walking inside the walls, it's like a tunnel in the walls from this floor to the 22th floor to the lobby to the basement. Going in the wall, doing the shit. It's time to get their trifling ass, and they go underground. It's time for y'all to get their trifling ass out of the walls. Go essay their ass. Spitting on people. And these faggots be spitting on people all the time in the apartment, spitting on me and the other female. We done nothing to y'all faggots and felons. We're not going to play. These women in here ready to kill these felons and faggots in here. What they did to them, they're ready to kill them. They finna help these niggas kill them. That's how it's getting out of control. They're getting out of control now that niggas finna start killing up in this apartment like blood splash. Like these niggas don't know who they fucking with. They don't know who they talking to or who they fucking with. When I say niggas don't play that, we hear shooting going on right now. We don't care. We letting them do it because them faggots deserve to get shot. We don't even care at this point because they started the shit with us and the whole community. They started the shit. And the felons started the shit, so they deserve it. So I don't have no remorse. It's time for them to pay for what they did. No, HIV fools talking my mouth and other people's mouth, purposely trying to infect them and get them sick. And they HIV cold food and AIDS fluid. Or they cold. Throwing it in their mouth, they know trying to put it on in our mouth and our body. This is a crime. So I'm waiting for my authorities to do their job. We need the one to come inside to get me out this unit. To get me removed out of here. Make sure these niggas don't follow me. He tried to follow me, shoot him. That's an order. Start shooting them. Shoot them. Go in the wall, shoot them in the wall. And when I move my stuff out, shoot them. Start shooting them. They supposed to be executed, right? Shoot them. They're being gangstalked. Shoot them. Start executing them. Start shooting them. Every day when I get this out of this apartment, shoot them. There will be no more questions. Just shoot them. Get in the walls. Start setting up the walls. Start setting up traps in the walls. Start doing it. This is the good time to do it. Put like flesh-eating animals up in there. Rats or anything. Eat their ass up and alive in that wall. Put anything in that wall that's going to attack them. Put anything in that wall, like parasite in there to eat their ass up. Anything to tear their motherfucking ass up. Put it in the wall. Gun trap, booby trap, bear trap. anything, raccoons, possum, anything. A dog, a police dog on them. Attack their ass, eat their ass up. From 22 floors to the basement. To all the floors, have all traps ready on the wall. Bring the rats in here. Bring the rats. Bring all the other species up in here. It's time to kill. These fellas and faggots are being gangstalked for murder. And they've been doing a lot of bad things up in this apartment. It's time to make them pay for what the fuck they did. Human trafficking women and children in this apartment. It's time to make him pay for what he did. Karma is a bitch. I'm ready. Make them pay for what they did up in this unit. Make them pay. Doing HIV and AIDS on me and other people. When I was at the event, for a Halloween event, I was eating candy and stuff. He was throwing HIV and AIDS on my meatball sandwiches. I did not eat that shit. I tossed it in the trash. That's why. This is why the fella in the LGBTQ be putting HIV fluids in the food from the ceiling, dripping it on the food. And I was trying to figure out why the staff member was holding it in her hand, trying to be cute for so long. And all I could see is HIV fluids dripping on the meatball sandwich. That mini meatball sandwich they had at the Halloween event. I did not eat that. I thought that was disrespectful. I believe that staff member were involved in that. Because if she did do that, you're getting sued. That's why. We don't do that to people. I wasn't even being gangstalked. So what the fuck is wrong with you? So you're going to get sued for that too. That's a lawsuit. I'm not being gangstalked. 512 supposed to be in this unit. This was his unit, 502. The GD is supposed to be in this unit. Male GD. They sitting here gangstalking me when I'm not being gangstalked. 512 is the one supposed to be in this unit. A GD. I'm a female. He's a male. He's supposed to be in this unit. So they all attacking me, but the GD is the one they supposed to be gangstalking on this floor. You're attacking a female. This nigga is a male. This is a lawsuit. Everybody in Large House Apartment telling the staff member and the other people, you were gangstalking the wrong people. This is a lawsuit. 512, the GD, is supposed to be in this unit. He's in 512. He paid him off to put me in this unit when he's the one being gangstalked. I'm not being gangstalked. He is. So all these motherfuckers invaded my home, damaged my unit with HIV and AIDS fluids. That's the one they supposed to be doing it to. The GD male. I'm not involved in no gang, but the GD male is being gangstalked. So you coming for a female. It was a male who was to be gangstalked. A GD. He is 512. Who supposed to be in this unit. But y'all fucking with me. This is a lawsuit. You gangstalking the wrong people. I'm on live stream. I'm going to post it. Because the Large House Apartment ain't right. This ain't right. They were gangstalking the wrong people in this apartment. And I'm for that busting out on social media. And I'm not letting y'all get away with what y'all did. I'm sending this video of my live stream to Chicago Police Department. Because this was a fucking crime. You're gangstalking the wrong people. The GD male was supposed to be in her unit in 512. And you sitting here fucking with a female. It was a male. She's a female. This is a fucking lawsuit. Y'all asses is paying for what the fuck you did. Me and the other residents kept telling them, y'all gangstalking the wrong people. 512 was supposed to be in this unit, a GD male. I'm a female. You sitting here abusing a female. Y'all all getting locked the fuck up. So I'm letting y'all know on live stream what the staff member have not been doing their job. They gangstalking the wrong people, attacking the wrong people, and they need to be locked the fuck up. Because we all get sick of this shit. They need to be locked up and held accountable. This is a crime. Because you came at the wrong person. We're not trying to hear. They listen to the felons and the LGQ. They listen to the felons and the LGQ. Remind you guys, these are the ones being gangstalked. Not me and the other victim in this apartment. Y'all getting sued, and that's that. I'm on my live stream, I'm busting the bush out because I'm sick of it, because I'm noticing it. So I'm putting it on YouTube and my Facebook account. I want y'all to know what the fuck these nothing ass motherfuckers have not been doing their job. They've been fucking with the wrong people the whole time. They all need to be going to jail. Lock all of them up and get that nigga essayed. They listening, the staff members listen to the fake detective who is Clifton Lovelace people. Those are not detectives taking orders from him. How you gonna take orders from a registered sex offender LGQ pulling the one for murder? Who being gangstalked? The staff member is taking orders from a convict and listening to the LGQ involved in the crime. They're not listening to the real authorities. I'm busting that on my video because this is getting out of hand. Enough is enough. They all need to be locked up. Get these motherfuckers out of this apartment. They do not deserve to be here. The staff member listening to this felon, remind you, he know nothing about Cecilia Green. He's sitting here lying on this woman. He the one being gangstalked, and Clifton Lovelace and him. 512 was supposed to be in this unit. A male GD. She wasn't being gangstalked, so y'all should never put her in the unit in the first place. She supposed to be away from these niggas. Y'all are in trouble doing this to a domestic violence victim. You are going to be charged. The building owner said, get these felons and faggots the fuck out of my building. Y'all did not do what the building owner told you to do. She had every right to have your ass fired. Y'all did not do your job. You listening to a fake detective who is a convicted felon pretending to be an authority who on the run for murder being gangstalked. You took orders from a criminal. You didn't listen to my detective. You listened to a felon. You are going down right along with that bitch. You fucked up. You are not getting away with it. You're getting locked up. He's the one being gangstalked, bitch. He's not a detective. He's not allowed to gangstalk nobody. He's being gangstalked. You sitting here going along with him when he's the one being gangstalked. He's the one being gangstalked. What makes your dumb ass, as a staff member, have any idea to entertain a felon who being gangstalked? Well, this nigga is not no damn detective. He's too stupid to be a goddamn detective. He's a felon. You're taking order from this nigga. That's why everybody wants you to jump your ass. This nigga had no right to be gangstalking nobody. He's a convict. So when we beat his ass, we're going to beat it good and come after your ass. Because you allowed this to happen in this unit. He's not a detective. That's a motherfucking felon. And you taking order from this nigga. And you think we gonna beat his ass. We're not playing. Y'all sitting there spitting on her and shit. You don't spit on her, throw your fluids on her. Y'all are getting sued for what you did. You know he's spitting on her. Y'all see it right here, he's spitting. This is a crime. He been spitting on me, and he been throwing HIV fluids on me in my unit, and I don't have it. And this staff member sitting here letting this felon do it. He the one being gangstalk. I'm not being gangstalk. But she's sitting there taking orders. These staff members sitting here taking orders from a felon. This the one being gangstalk. This is a crime. You sitting there spitting on her. He should have been removed out of here because he's not a resident. He's the one being gangstalk. He's not a goddamn detective. Stop entertaining his ass and get his ass the fuck out of here. Or else we're going to tear this apartment up. The building owner told y'all staff members to get these goddamn felons out of this apartment. And the faggots out of here. She said she did not want them in her building. But you chose not to do it. This is a lawsuit. And you throwing HIV fluids on her in the wall. Stop throwing your fluids on her. Y'all letting these felons do what the fuck they want to do in this apartment. They finna get killed. Ain't nobody playing no more. See, they're disrespecting people in the building. He don't live here. He had no business being here in the first fucking place. He don't run shit. Because everybody gets sick of being in this apartment. His nigga coming by my door. He's sending niggas by my door throwing HIV fluids on me inside my apartment. And y'all know I don't have it. I don't have HIV or AIDS. He's sitting there throwing his fluids on me. And y'all smell it when I walk outside because these trifling ass niggas doing it. The staff member let them do this shit. Instead of stopping them, getting them out of here, remove them, they sitting here just let them continue doing what the fuck they want to do. So don't get mad when we fuck shit up. That's it.